that, and is it sustainable? Our view is that there are two things that have been driving that. The first one is devolution, which is in summary making sure that you have decentralization. So, goods and services and so on and so forth coming down to the ground, especially coming down to the counties. So you then have that from a real estate perspective. You then have areas like hospitality now beginning to grow. So these are the 2-star hotels, the 3-star hotels. If you go to the counties where you have a lot of meetings, you have a lot of things going on, it's very difficult to find a decent place to stay in just for a bed and breakfast or for a meeting. So 2- and 3-star hotels are starting to come up. Commercial office is beginning to become a big thing down in the counties. So wherever you look, whether it is in Meru, Nyanyuki, whether it's in Kisumu, Kakamega, there's a lot of commercial office coming up because a lot of businesses are being set up. And from the point of view of the government down on the ground, there's certainly a need to house some of these entities. Residential is another big thing that's coming out in the counties, again off the back of devolution. And not high-end residential, but mid to low-end residential. That certainly is quite widespread. And the last thing that is also we're beginning to see on the ground is the proliferation of retail. So these are the shopping centers, these are the malls. It is said that in Kenya, our propensity to shop is only second to that of South Africa. So really in terms of the strip malls, the malls which only have one phase or one story, there's a lot of that. There are a lot of those that are being set up in the counties, and those are the kinds of things that are going to then ensure that 20% growth rate where real estate is concerned continue to be maintained. And the second thing or the second point I want to mention is the continued investment and development of infrastructure right across the country. So whether this is from the point of view of the port and the kind of activities that are leading to the development of Lamu as a commercial hub or a property hub. You then have the pipeline and the roads and what that is doing for places like Isiolo and so on and so forth. You have new airports that are being set up right across the country and airstrips as well. So infrastructure is really also driving the development of real estate, because not only is the infrastructure opening up the areas, but it is then opening up the areas for those 4 subsectors or those 4 subclasses of property.